Okay, here are your notes and assignment for today, September 20th. And we're going to start a new section on lines. And the first thing we're going to go over are the 5 forms of a line. If you have y equals a number, that's a horizontal line. That was one of your parent functions on the last test. If you have x equals a number, that's a vertical line. Then you have the general form of a line, ax plus by plus c equals 0. Then you have slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. Then you have point-slope form, that's y minus y1 equals your slope times x minus x1. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find an equation of a line that passes through a given point with an indicated slope. Okay, so let's look at this first one. We need to find an equation of a line that goes through the coordinate 4, -3, and it has a slope of 3. Okay, there are 3 ways to do this, so I'll show you each way, and you pick which way you prefer. So the first way we can do this, we know that the slope-intercept form of a line is y equals mx plus b. Well, I actually have 3 of the 4 variables here that I could plug in. Our coordinate is x comma y. And so we can plug in x, we can plug in y, and we can plug in m, which is our slope, and solve for b. So you have y equals -3, you have m equals 3, and you have x equals 4 plus b. So we can solve this for b. -3 equals 12 plus b. And then we'll get b by itself, so let's throw this 12. So this will be a -12 minus 3 equals b. And combining -12 and -3, we get -15. b is my y-intercept. And so my equation is y equals 3x minus 15. That's one way to do this. Okay, I'll show you another way. Is our point slope form of a line is y minus y1 equals my slope times x minus x1. Well, x1 and y1 is just your coordinate. That's x1, y1. And so you can plug in y1 and x1 and your m and solve it. So y minus y1 is -3 equals my slope of 3 times x minus x1 is 4. Simplify this all the way down and get y by itself. So this will be y plus 3 equals 3x minus 12. We just distributed that 3. And then we'll get y by itself. Throw this 3 over. So that'll be y equals 3x minus 12 minus 3. And that's y equals 3x minus 15. That's your second way to do these. You can use the point slope, or the point slope form. And then the third way to do this is you can just graph it. So if you have it gives you the coordinate. Let's see. It gives you the coordinate 4, -3. So I go right 4 and down 3, put a point. Okay, and this line is going to have a slope of 3, or the slope is 3 over 1. And so you could go from that point that you just plotted, you could go up through. It's a positive slope, so we're going uphill from left to right. So you could go up 3 and right 1, or I need to figure out where this thing crosses the y-axis, or the y-intercept, so I can go down 3 and left 1, down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1. That will be where it crosses, right there. That's the y-intercept, which is -15. So y equals 3x and -15. So that's the third way to do it. You can do slope-intercept form, you can do point slope, or you can graph it. Okay, so now let's look at 3 more examples. Okay, so if you have a coordinate and the slope is 0, Well, what does it look like when you have a slope of 0? That's a horizontal line going through the y-axis, and so there's no work to do if the slope is 0. I know it's y equals a number, y equals 2. And so that's your equation for that line, y equals 2. It has a slope of 0, it's horizontal, it's going through the y-axis at 2. If it's undefined, that's a vertical line going through the x-axis. And so this will be x equals whatever your x is, -3. Okay, no work to do on those. And then so let's look at this fourth example. The coordinate is -2, 3, and the slope is -5. So you can use y equals mx plus b if you want to, however you want to do it. And plug in your x, your y, and your m. So y is 3, m is -5, x is -2, b, let's solve for it. So 3 equals 10 plus b, throw the 10. So now I have a -10 plus 3 equals b, and b is going to be -7, so my equation is y equals -5x minus 7. All right, here are your homework problems. There's 10 homework problems. So copy each problem and answer the questions for your assignment today.